we're going to get into Geno. We're going to get into all of it. The defense of the Broncos, we're trying to be positive here. How good is the Denver defense?
The Denver defense is very good. You know, running the ball, stopping the run tonight. Genty only averaged just above 3 yards per carry, so that was good. But the strong part is the pass rush. The pass rush, and it's not one guy. This isn't like a situation where, hey, TJ Watt gets all the attention and, you know, if somebody else falls into a sack. It's literally everyone. They were leading the league with 40 sacks coming into this thing and had another 6 tonight. That's not including an intentional grounding. There's a million other opportunities, and you get it you're seeing these plays here. Anytime somebody's soloed up, even their interior linemen, it's actually a very fun unit to watch. I can't remember a defensive line that is this deep and this many guys have the ability to pass rush. A lot of times you'll get your 2 edge guys, and maybe there's one interior, but then there's a run stopper in there where it's like, man, they're bringing their backups and their ears are pinned back, getting sacked. So that is the bright spot for the Broncos. The D-line and the sacks were fun to watch.
Okay, we were very positive there.
Yeah, we were positive.
We're going to flip over to the offense now where we're not going to be so positive.
No,
it took until midway through the second quarter for Denver to even get a first down. Like, how much could this unit potentially hold the Broncos back?
Quite a bit. You know, they're not an efficient run game. And if you look at their 8 wins, the Philadelphia win obviously is the good one. After that, there's no staple wins in there. And you talk about the offense, it was weird because it's a home game. So it's not like there was a noise problem. I don't really think that they went against a very great defensive front either. I thought Bo Nix just looked uncomfortable and also was very inaccurate at times. And it's weird, Jay, because coming into this game, his passer rating in the fourth quarter was 23.6 points more than it was in the first 3 quarters. It's just such a bizarre stat. So you like that, it can be clutch, but you want to see this guy play better early on, and today it wasn't even the fourth quarter. I think he ended with 150 total passing yards, and like here's a prime example. It's 3rd and 1. The throw is brutal here in this trick play, and you can see even Sean Payton is struggling to call plays because they're not really executing anything. The highlights we did show, a lot of them were off schedule or he's using his feet. So you ask me how much it can hold them back. Yes, they have this great defense, but if the offense is going to perform like this or get down like they have against some bad teams, they're going to struggle to make a deep playoff run for sure.
At the same time, could be worse. You could be the Las Vegas Raiders, who are now 2-7 under Pete Carroll. Geno Smith, you and I were talking about it as we were watching.
Yeah.
He just does not look like himself with this team. In fact, the whole thing is pretty ugly. Are you surprised how ugly it's looked?
Very, because you look at the coaches beyond Pete. They go out to get Chip Kelly. You know, Greg Olson, not to be confused with the broadcaster, is their quarterback's coach. They have guys that I've personally been around, and I know that they know their stuff. Pete's son, Brendan Carroll's another one. And I look at some of the things that are happening here, and there's a ton of physical mistakes, but there's also a lot of, I don't know if it's prep work, bad preparation. You know, you look at this 4th and 2, this is just, you know, rookie stuff, and it is a rookie that commits the penalty here, but it's a mesh play you learn in college. You can't set a pick like this. It's a brutal play, and he says, it's my bad. Yes, it's your bad. These are things that you need to get done. Again, 3rd and 1, we're throwing the ball. We can't protect. But you would think, Jay, okay, we struggle to protect against the league's best sack defense. Let's get a chip going. And here's an even prime example. You look at Bonito here, who's arguably their best pass rusher with Cooper. Look who's blocking him. Genty? Are you serious, Chip Kelly?
Wild.
And you're not giving him any help. You're just going to say, hey, this guy's going to fall for the fake, so we're going to put our rookie running back soloed up, mano-y-mano. I mean, I think what slowed Bonito down there was he was so shocked at how stupid it was.
Totally.
He was like, oh, and then he just Euro steps Genty into ruining the play. Okay, like, how can you? I'm serious. Shut up, James Harden.
Shot there that made me laugh so much.
How can you draw this up and think that's a good idea? You can't. You can't. There's no coach in the NFL who thinks it's a good matchup.
Do you think Pete will last after this season? Do you think it's one and done for Pete?
I think they give him another year.
Yeah.
But do I think that all of his other coaches will be there? That I'm not sure about. And I'll say this, it looks pretty bleak, like from a weapons standpoint. I believe their leading receiver tonight was Tyler Lockett. My guy.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure that's what you want when you have Brock Bowers on your team.
He was not the leading receiver in Seattle. He was always that clutch guy you'd go into at the end.